Hey, welcome to the Busted Speakers discussion, and today we're going to be talking about our most anticipated albums of 2017. I'm Kush.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Cam.
And to begin with, I just want to say I'm most excited about System of a Down. I loved all their music up to their most recent album, and they finally got back together and said they're probably going to release something in 2017, so I'm really excited about that. Toxicity is probably one of my favorite albums of all time, so...
Isn't that their first new project in like over 10 years?
Oh yeah, it's been forever. They haven't had one in so long.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'd probably get into that.
How about you, Cam? Anything you're excited for?
I'm just scrolling through what's listed on Wikipedia so far. I see one by Alison Krauss. Are you guys familiar with her?
No, I've never heard anything about Alison Krauss.
She's got some
Yeah, she.
good stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What was that, Alex?
She's got some good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, she is. She either is or I think is tied for the Grammy winningest woman of all time. And she's done a lot of great stuff with her band Union Station and solo albums. And she also produced one of my absolute favorite albums of all time, which is a Nickel Creek self-titled album. And so I'm not like a hardcore fan of hers, but I am just interested in anything that she puts out. I think the one that I'm like most looking forward to this year is the new Magnetic Fields 50-song memoir.
Right.
You gotta say what you will about like the quality of the albums through the years and Merritt's side projects and everything, but the guy has ambition. You can't fault him for that.
Absolutely not. I wrote like 10 down here, so I feel a bit disproportionated. I'm sure you guys have some others, right?
Oh yeah, I have like 8.
Right, I'll say 2 here. So in 2013, I got into pop, like just general pop, quite big. Because in 2011, I was just big into 60s, 70s rock. And I got into Haim. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I heard of them. Never really checked them out.
Yeah, me neither.
They're a bit like Fleetwood Mac, but cool for the kids, yeah. So their last album was late 2013, and I've seen a few photos of them in the studio, which suggests the recording, and given the time span, I'd say they'd have one out this year, which I'd love. And also, pretty soon, so we'll probably cover it, is Elbow Little Fictions. Not the biggest fan, but they genuinely have some solid songs on each record, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, I've listened to some of the other Elbow stuff, and I really enjoyed it. I've just seen a lot of hype around the new release. Like a lot of people are super excited about that one. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the first single, Magnificent Says She or whatever. I should know if I'm excited for it, but yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah, besides those, I'm excited for... there's been hints at a Modest Mouse album coming out, which I really love Modest Mouse. And
I didn't know they were going out.
Well, I mean, there's been hints. I don't know if anything's confirmed or not, but there's been hints at it, so...
Really?
And besides that, there's that Drake album that was supposed to come out late last year, and he said it's going to come out in January, and I don't think anyone knows what's happening there. So, although I didn't really like the singles that came out, I'm excited for a new Drake album because I always want him to come back with something good.
Oh yeah, what happened to that? Because Fake Love was supposedly from that, right?
Yeah, I mean, he just never released anything, I guess.
Well, he actually said it was more like a playlist collection of songs more than a cohesive album, so make of that what you will, but he's probably just getting banner out.
Yeah.
Any others, Cam?
It looks like any of the others that I might look forward to are just speculation. Like, it says here, and there's Gorillaz are supposed to, or like thinking about having one out. Arcade Fire, LCD Sound System, which surprises me. I thought that their last one was their last one, but he's just one of those guys who you just can't keep him out of the studio for very long.
I mean, the last LCD Sound System was really good. Just a really enjoyable track, or album, I guess.
Well, they did have that
Yeah, actually-
Christmas single.
Christmas singles are so overrated, though.
True. Yeah, that one wasn't like ranked as one of their best all-time songs, but it was nice to see them back after 5 years.
Yeah.
I had a few others. Apparently, Zach De La Rocca from Rage Against the Machine has one out in like February, produced by ELP.
Oh.
Run the Jewels, so I'm really hyped for that because it'll be his
Yeah,
first
that
new material since about 2000.
yeah. About the Gorillaz album, they released something on SoundCloud. It's like some 50-minute. I actually don't even know what it is. I listened to it for a little bit, and it was cool. I mean, I was actually in the car while listening to it, so I didn't really have much time to actually sit down and analyze anything, but I enjoyed it. I don't know what it is or why they released it, but
I think you're referring to the DJ mix or something like that.
yeah. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think I saw that on Spotify, or the Noodle thing.
It's
Yeah,
on
that's
one
it.
track. I don't know what it is fully, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Suggests they're going to make one for each of the like character members.
They got playlists up for 2D and Russell here. I'm seeing on SoundCloud, but I don't know exactly what it is. Like, I mean, I haven't heard the thing. What I saw the track listing on RYM, and it said it was like a bunch of tracks all together. So is it just like Noodle's thing is like just a playlist with all the songs in one?
I think so. I've not actually heard
Okay.
any of it, so I'm no authority.
No, yeah, it's just one long track, I guess.
Okay, it's interesting.
Just to chill out too. Everything else I've got here is pretty much speculation. Maybe Mastodon will have one out, hopefully.
Yeah, also Creator is supposed to, well, they suspect the Creator is going to have an album in 2017, which is pretty hype.
Oh yeah, Fleet Foxes actually have one out, supposedly really soon.
Yeah, I saw that. That I'm looking forward to.
I mean, it's looking like it's going to shape up to a pretty big year in music, at least with some of the releases that are being announced.
Well, actually, the last 2 years have been really good, 2015 and 16.
I mean, most people didn't really like 2016. They said there wasn't any there's a lot of releases, but most of them were pretty meh or mediocre.
I don't really get the complaints about that sort of thing. I mean, like I feel like people these days are too quick and too dedicated at looking for the next big thing, because I mean that's just the kind of culture that we've developed. And I feel like we've kind of lost the ability to just appreciate things that are okay,
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I agree with you.
Most
I mean, for me, 2016.
Sorry.
For me, 2016 wasn't that bad. I thought most of the stuff that was out was either meh or pretty good. Not like, obviously the Danny Brown album was probably one of my favorites of rap albums of all time, and I think that was game changing just for rap music because it's just so abstract and so weird. But besides that, yeah, I would agree that it's meh, but I can appreciate that sometimes you need a down year for another good year to come later on.
Well, most people I've seen who didn't like 2016 mostly just said it was bad for the pop hits, the big #1 singles, top 20, 40. Which, yeah, I can agree with that because it wasn't very good. But yeah, well, albums-wise, I really like 2016. It looks like 2017 is going to be another good one.
Yeah, besides that, I saw AFI and 30 Seconds to Mars, both of which I was really big into a couple of years back and kind of fell away from. But I mean, I'm always excited for new things to come out, and those two, I was a big fan maybe 2-3 years ago, and we'll see if they have anything good to come out with.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Jared Leto can do with 30 Seconds to Mars now that he spent so much time away from it. After, like he won the Oscar after the last 30 Seconds album, right?
What, for Suicide Squad?
Sorry?
Was that for
I think
Suicide
so.
Squad?
No, he won the Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club, I think.
Well, I wouldn't films guy. He definitely shouldn't have won for Suicide Squad, though.
No.
That was a
Like,
terrible
it was-
movie.
I don't think anyone's winning anything but Razzies for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
I did not know Jared Leto was a member of 30 Seconds to Mars. That's
Yeah.
new information to me.
He's a lead singer. And, like, I really respect how he's, like, gone whole hog on being both an actor and a singer. And, I mean, he's actually not a bad singer. Like, pretty good. At least for what the band tries to do. But I feel like, along the way, they kind of, I don't know, I don't really, like, I haven't kept up with the album since, oh gosh, ways back. Oh, well, they only have 4 albums so far.
Wow.
Yeah, they definitely compromised their sound. They used to be more post-hardcore and I guess like touching metalcore, but they've definitely didn't stick to that. And I preferred that kind of sound to what they have now.
Yeah, it's like, the kind of thing that people describe as like, I forget who said this. I think it was someone on the RYM forums. It was just like, U2 without the adventurousness of early U2, like just that kind of thing. Or they're just like writing songs that are these like big, grand whatevers, but don't really push any limits and kind of repeat themselves. Like Kings and Queens was pretty much a redo of From Yesterday, you know?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And that, like, I just remember some of the other songs from This Is War sounding kind of similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean they had that problem. A lot of bands have that problem where every song sounds the same.
Yeah, well, I'll just let you two take that one off because I've never heard them. Well, maybe a song or two on the radio, but probably worth checking out, eh? With some of the early stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would check it out. I wouldn't severely recommend it unless you like post-hardcore. Then go for it, but
I'm okay with
it's
that.
worth checking out.
Okay, I've got a few
Other
other
ones-
things to wrap up my things to look forward to. Now, this is a
Alright.
bit of a hesitant one because I've never heard a full album from her, just some great singles, but maybe Nelly Furtado might have a decent pop album out because everyone's suddenly liking pop again because of, I don't know, synth pop, bubblegum bass, all these things. Might be good, but she's fell off the radar a long time ago, so it'd be a bit of a cult
Wasn't it-
thing anyway.
Yeah, I think
it was like 2013 she came with her last thing, right?
I think
Or-
2012.
2012, yeah. It's been a while.
people have had bigger comebacks than that. Like, I mean, Kelly Clarkson is like cycling in and out all the time.
Yeah. And also, maybe Jack White might have something new out, but
Ooh, that's exciting. I like Jack White, especially with his work on, I think there was Beyonce's album.
oh yeah,
I really like that. Yeah, I really like that.
as long as it's that quality, I'm gonna definitely snap that one up. Snap it up, not download, because look who's still buying CDs, me.
Please, you should see my collection. Like, I don't even have my whole collection with me. Over half of it's back home, but I still got a lot right now.
How many do you
Yeah.
approximately have?
It's kind of tricky to keep track of everything, but round about 1,500.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I thought I had
I'm not good with money.
I have like, well, I can actually look on RYM, but I'm gonna guess like 1,800, which is still quite a lot considering, but
Yeah,
nowhere
wow.
near as much as that. Would you-
Yeah, I have like maybe 100, but I don't buy that many CDs, so.
I buy way too many.
How'd you get that many? Like,
Well, for one thing, I'm not good at saving. And a lot of it came from Goodwills and stuff really close to my house where I could like get anything that they had for $2 or less. So I just go out every weekend and really have a lot of people to hang out with. So I just get off work on Friday and go up to where the thrift stores were, and I just snap up everything that I could, because I could get 20 CDs for $18.
Absolutely. Same thing here. It's like they're so cheap, you may as well give them a go, because you haven't wasted that much money anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got enough charity shops, as we call them here, instead of Goodwill, to get a load of them, even if they're mostly just commercial R&B from the 90s and 2000s, still worthwhile enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so unless you've got any other anticipated albums, that's a wrap.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks for listening, everyone. This was Busted Speakers.
Thanks for tuning in to Busted Speakers. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed what we made. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Check us out on social media for the latest news and updates about our channel. And look at the links on screen. There's tons of videos you can check out. We know you'll enjoy them.